Hello everyone, this is Miss Sarah from Oxford Library, and today we are here for another animal bead pet making video. So today we are making a lizard or a gecko. So as you can see over here, I have laid out the pattern of the beads that we're going to be using. So you'll notice that I have two different colors here, so I have purple and green. So if you are getting your materials from Oxford Library, you are going to have 27 green beads, and then 21 beads of a different color. So for this one it's purple, but you might have orange or yellow or blue. So in the description for the pattern, so you can see the layout of the beads, I'm going to have a C for just color because everyone has a different one. Unlike our ladybug last week, that was just two colors and everyone had the same. Okay, so you'll see here we have our beads, we have our clasp in order to make this a keychain, and we have our braiding thread. Okay, so again, if you are from Oxford Library, you can pick up a kit at Oxford for the whole month of August that has all the materials you'll need inside. But if you're just watching this video because you have materials at home, then I would suggest about 4 feet of this braiding cord. Okay, and I'm just using green, but obviously you can use whatever color you'd like. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your braiding cord. You're going to meet your two ends just so you can kind of fold it in half. Okay, and then down here where it's folded in half, we're going to stick that through our keychain clasp. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in through a little bit because the next part we're going to do is we're going to take our ends down here and put it through this little hoop we made where it's folded. So both ends just go in there, and then you're just gonna pull until it's nice and tight up top. Okay? All right. So that leads us to our first step with our beads. So this video might take a little longer than our one last week where we made a ladybug, just because we have some new things to learn, like the feet over here for the gecko. That's going to be put on a little bit differently. But in the meantime, it's going to do the same thing as we did last week with the ladybug. We're going to take our first bead. We're going to stick it through on one end. Take our other string over here and stick it in the opposite end until I have the two ends out here, but both through the one bead. And then I'm just gonna pull all the way until it gets to the top. And make sure that when you're pulling up at the top, that you kind of make it that it gets right there in the middle. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing for the head, where it's 2 green, then black, green, black, then 2 greens again. Okay? So 1, 2, take our other end, pull it through the opposite way, and pull, until they kind of sit in the middle like that. Okay, so let's do that for the rest of the head. Okay, so here is our lizard head. The 2 black beads are going to be the eyes. Okay, so now it's time for our feet, our first couple arms. So for this, we're going to take 1 string, and we're going to pull on 2 greens, then 3 of our other colors. So for mine, it's purple. Okay, and so we want the feet to kind of dangle. It's not just like in a line like these ones are. So what we're going to do is we're going to take not our other string, but the same string, skip these 3 colored beads, so for me purple, and we're going to go back in the other end of the green. Okay, so again, we're just working with 1 string until it comes like this. Okay, so only the green ones have 2 threads in it. And then we're going to pull, 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 pull. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Okay, until our arm sits like this, where it kind of has the 3 colors sort of in a triangle and our 2 greens attached there. So that way our arm kind of waves off. So to do the other arm, we're going to take the other string that we didn't already do, this one, and we're going to do the same thing. We put on 2 greens, then our 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and again the same thing, where we're going to skip these 3 color beads and go right back in through the green beads. And we're going to pull, pull, pull. Ooh, this guy's slip sliding everywhere. Okay, and then in the end, I'm going to kind of cross my strings over like this to help tighten them up. So that's how you get the little feet to dangle. So there we go, like that. So the next part is the rest of the body, his abdomen. So we're going to do the same thing that we were doing for the head. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 string. Ooh, my paper. I'm going to take 1 string, thread a green color, then a green. Okay, take our whole other string, so here's my other end, and thread it right through. And then pull, 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 pull. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing the body. So now we're going back to do more feet. I got my little abdomen all done, middle of his body. So it's the exact same thing. We take 1 string, we're going to put on 2 green, 3 of the other color, take our same string, skip the color, and go through the 2 green. Then pull, 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 pull. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for the other foot. So now we're going to do the tail. So we're just going to add 2 green, oops, in our usual way, kind of be the base of the tail. So other yarn, or your other string, go on the opposite side. Okay, and then we're just going to do single beads like we did at the very top for the rest of the tail. So we'll do purple, And our very last bead on here. Pull, pull, pull. All right. So now that we're done, I'm going to go through and I'm going to kind of tighten it up and fix his little body. Okay, and again, like I said last week, you don't have to do the bead pattern beforehand like I do, because I always end up messing it up anyway. But I just liked making sure that I have everything that I need in one spot. Okay, so finish tightening. Okay, and once you have it exactly like you want it, you take your 2 strings, and at the very end you can just tie a couple knots at the bottom. Just nice because it's a single bead, so it's not gonna really mess anything up. Okay, and there you go, a little lizard buddy to hang off your backpack. Okay, again, I would have made mine a little bit tighter, but just for the sake of time. Okay, so I hope you guys have fun and enjoy doing this. Again, you can grab the materials from Oxford Library for free anytime in August. And otherwise, I'll see you next week for a new bead pet. All right, see you later.